So I just want to give a big thank you to every single person who attended yesterday's stream. The stream has now hit over 100 views in 6 hours, and we got about 14 live viewers in that stream, which is a lot for me. Over 700 comments. That is one of the best streams I've ever done, so I've got to say thank you for that. And anyway, let's get into the video. So in this video, we're going to be doing the top 5 starting room weapons. Now, the rules are very simple. As long as the weapon is obtainable in the starting room, so as long as you get it in the starting room, it's allowed. Now, we are doing upgrades, like Mustang and Sally's obviously count. I don't know the upgraded M14, like upgraded pack-a-punch weapons do count in this as well. So we're going to say like, well, this one's better pack-a-punch, so we're going to put this up. So anyway, let's get into the top 5. So coming into our number 5 spot, we have the Gaware. I hope I pronounced that right. We have it from World at War and the Black Ops 1 remakes. Now, the reason I put the Gaware here, and I know a lot of people don't even like this gun, some people may not even know about it. Now, the reason I put this gun here is because it's a very, very good gun. It's 600 points from the starting room. A bit different, most of the guns are 500 points, but this is 600 points. Now, it's honestly worth its money. For the early rounds, I always use this just to get some points, just to rack them up. This gun you could use on World at War or on Black Ops 1, you could use this gun till about round 7 or 8, which is really good for a starting room weapon, and that's the reason I put this weapon at number 5. So coming to our number 4 spot, we have the M14. Now the reason the M14 actually beat the Gaware, actually there's 2 reasons. The first one is it's on more maps, so it's more obtainable, so I've got to put that in consideration. It's also cheaper, but that's not really a big factor in this. But the third and final reason, and this is the main reason, is because it's better pack-a-punched. These guns are very, very similar when non-pack-a-punched. Actually, the Gaware I do think may be a slight bit better, but when they are pack-a-punched, the M14 dominates over the Gaware, in my opinion at least. The Gaware doesn't get that much stronger, but the M14 does get considerably stronger. Although it's not usable on the higher rounds, it does get considerably stronger. That's why I put it at the number 4 spot. So coming into our 3rd spot, we have the Mauser. Now you might be sat there like, the Mauser is the weakest gun in all of zombies, well one of them at least. It's about the same strength as the M1911. It's a very, very weak gun. But if you haven't played Origins or you haven't used this gun, you will know that when it's pack-a-punched, it becomes incredible. It turns into the Boomhilder, which is a brilliant name nonetheless. But when you pack-a-punch it and it becomes the Boomhilder, it basically just becomes a mini ray gun. It is so overpowered. Now, I do know you've got to survive quite a while with this, so it's kind of wasting a gun slot. But when you get it pack-a-punched, it's definitely worth it. I use it every time I play Origins. I know a lot of people don't, and it's a very underused gun in Origins itself. But this gun is very good. The only reason that I put it at number 3 is because of the ammo. The ammo isn't that good, to be fair. The ammo is pretty bad for how much I use the gun, but this comes in to our number 3 spot. So coming into our number 2 spot, we have the LSAT. You're probably sat there like, the LSAT, the LMG, that is not in a starting room, but yes it is. I'm showing gameplay of it on screen now for proof, but if you are on Buried and you have, I think it's 2k the gun costs, and you go up on the secret ledge, the ledge does collapse, but you can buy the LSAT just in time before the ledge collapses. This LSAT is definitely worth it. You get a free LSAT. I use the LSAT all the time on maps. On Nuketown I'll always use it. On Mob of the Dead I would always use the LSAT, and getting a free one on Buried is insane. The LSAT is one of my favourite guns. I love LMGs. LMGs in COD, I don't know why, I just have a really, really weird feeling for them, and I just love to use them. When you get the LSAT, it's just the LSAT. There's nothing I really need to say more. The LSAT is a brilliant weapon, whether you get it out of the box, whether you get it on the wall. It's a brilliant weapon. It's not in a lot of maps, I'll give you that. It's in about 3 or 4, but it's the LSAT. It's an LMG in a starting room. That's the reason it comes in at number 2. I don't even have to say any more, to be fair. When you pack-a-punch it, the ammo, everything's good about this gun. It did lose out, however, to our number 1 position. Very surprisingly, actually not that surprisingly for me, maybe surprisingly for you, but coming into our number 1 spot, we have the M1911s from all maps, basically. So the M1911, when it's pack-a-punched, becomes the Mustang and Sally. If you have PhD, it doesn't even matter if you have PhD flopper or not, it does help. But when you have the Mustang and Sallies, you're invincible with PhD, basically, and you can annihilate trains. You're probably seeing gameplay on screen now with me on Nuketown. I'll be training with the Galil, I'll whip out my Mustang and Sallies, just shoot one bullet, the whole horde is just dead. Now the Mustang Sally is definitely worth keeping in a game, and I always get it. On there's certain maps where I won't get it on because it's too close quarters, like Mob of the Dead, I don't get it on, and Doris I don't normally get it on, but there are a lot of maps where I will use the Mustang as sallies, and if you're on a map with PhD Flopper, so basically any map in Black Ops 1, it is definitely worth it. So it should not come no surprise to you that the Mustang sallies are the best starting room weapon in all of zombies, and I hope a lot of people agree with me on that one. But anyway, thanks for watching the video, so drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.